Hello, everyone, and welcome to Recipe for Reality. Zach is eating, but that's okay. We hope you're all eating and enjoying your nice breakfasts on this Wednesday morning because that's when this is airing. And boy, oh boy, do we have a fun one for you. About a year ago, Zach and I, before we had the show, Zach came on my channel. We just did this fun BrantSteele simulation to basically put all like the popular 2022 pop culture icons. Like we had Britney Spears in the midst of the Free Britney thing. We had Loki because this show just came out. We had Derek X because Big Brother 23 was happening and it was hot.
Oh, that's right.
And who won that season? The Circle, which was a very fun
That's
and
right.
oddball winner. King Shark from the Suicide Squad was the fan favorite because I just watched a few minutes of it just to remind myself. It was a lot of fun. But this time we're doing it with actual like reality TV personalities. So we're gonna stay in the spirit of 2022 and only pick reality people from 2022. But they're all reality television personalities, so that might bring a little edge to this Big Brother simulation. But Zach, how are you now that your sound is on? Now that you've I guess you're still chewing, but are you excited for this BrantSteele simulation? For anyone who doesn't know, what we do is we basically like simulate a whole season of Big Brother through this website, BrantSteele, where we can like create our own players. And I didn't change any relationships; I let it just kind of make it on its own. But we do get to choose any audience decisions. But how are you doing, Zach? Are you excited?
I'm doing great. I'm getting over being sick.
Yeah.
Um,
How you feeling?
feeling fine.
Okay.
My sinuses are all weird. It's great. This pretzel tastes good, which is a thing I couldn't say 2 days ago. So
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
how they
great.
taste now. That's great.
Um, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
I
Let's
remember.
go.
I remember when we were teasing the cast last time. We were like, "Should we put COVID-19 in there?" We're like, "Ah, too soon."
No,
Just like if we were to do
we shouldn't.
2022, like I wouldn't put in the Queen or anything. Like it's just too soon. So
I would have done the
let's
queen ass.
let's share the screen though, because we don't have celebrities. Well, we have some celebrities, but you'll see. We have our cast of 16. Let's do a cast assessment really quick. We have the four finalists from Big Brother because at the time of filming, we do not
There's
know
a
who
final
is
four.
fourth place, even though we are assuming it will be Brittany. We don't know for sure. Anything can happen the day of, and I believe Thursday night is the eviction. So we have Brittany Hoops, Matt Turner, Monty Taylor, and Taylor Hale, which I just realized if Taylor and Monty get married, Taylor will be Taylor Taylor if she changes her name. The final four there from Big Brother. We also have the final three. We didn't pick a final three for Amazing Race because like you can't pick six people. So we picked the winners, Penn and Kim Holderness. But we also have Kayla Platt, who was in the final three for Amazing Race, and she made the finals for the challenge. So I did not actually catch up with that. I know it just ended, but I haven't had the time to like go back and watch some of the episodes I missed. But she made it to the end, didn't win, but she was there. So she's our third representative for Amazing Race. Kim and Penn as well there. Big Brother, we have Celebrity Big Brother as well. Our final three, which I forgot Cynthia Bailey even made the final three, but Cynthia Bailey, Misha Tate, the winner, and Todrick Hall. That should be fun having Todrick back. Who knew he would ever get the call to come back? And then we have our Survivor
Who knew he would
42.
answer the call to come back?
I
Because
know. I don't know. Survivor 42, Final Three, Marianne, Mike Turner, and Romeo Escobar. Oddly enough, two people with last name Turner, not related, Matt Turner and Mike Turner. And then, of course, our three Bachelor/Bachelorettes of 2022. Clayton, who was our Bachelor in January, Gabby and Rachel, who are currently our Bachelorettes. Actually, at the time you're watching this, they just finished last night. And Gabby, who's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So that's our cast. Early predictions. I have not simulated this. I don't know the outcomes, so I'm just going to go on a whim. What are your predictions? Who do you think are going to be our early boots? Who do you think?
I don't know. This is hard. You know what? I predicted Misha to go early on Celebrity Big Brother, so I'm gonna stick with my gut and say she goes early.
Which means she's going to win.
Even
Knowing
though
her
I'm
track record.
so incredibly wrong.
Yeah, I think I predicted that too. But I also predicted Todrick would be an early boot, and you picked him
I
as
don't know.
like your winner. So
Maybe Clayton will do well on this season. Actually,
I think Clayton's out early. That's my
Right.
big bold prediction. I think Clayton's out early, and because she just has the most breadth of reality television know-how, my dark horse to win, Kayla, is going to be my dark horse to win.
Interesting. I think you know what. I'm gonna put out the good vibes and hope that Marianne wins another season of a reality television show. That's what I would like.
All right, let's proceed now. The house status. Let's see some relationships. Okay, off the bat, Taylor and Brittany feeling mutual medium dislike toward one another.
Well,
Rachel and Kim are feeling a little bit of a bond. Misha and Brittany feel a slight bond. So Brittany's bonding with Misha, not bonding with Taylor. Monty and Brittany feel dislike. So Brittany doesn't like Monty or Taylor at this
Brittany
point.
has
So
no like for
no
anybody.
allegiance there. Turner and Marianne are not getting along either. Penn doesn't like Kayla for some reason. I don't know. Taylor and Turner, they're bonding. All right, good. See that is holding over. Cynthia and Clayton are bonding. That's nice.
Saying,
And Todrick and Cynthia, it looks like Cynthia can, kind of forgive him. And I'm going to get rid of our border, actually, because you can't see the bottom of it. Hold on. There we go. And Monty and Kayla have a bond. So very interesting dynamics. It looks like Kayla is on Monty's good side, Penn's bad side. It looks like Brittany's clashing a little bit with some people. All right. So now we got the star stepping. This is the beginning of All Stars where they played in groups. So the first group to enter the house is Kim, Misha, Mike, and Todrick. Todrick and Kim advance. Oh, God, if Todrick wins HOH, I'm going to scream. Cynthia, Marianne, Monty, and Rachel compete. Marianne and Rachel advance. The next group to compete is Kayla, Clayton, Turner, and Romeo. And Kayla and Romeo advance. Looking good for my winner pick, Kayla. And then the last group comes in, and Penn and Gabby advance. So all the Amazing Racers advance here. Moving on now, the 8 who advance now have to do the star step where they jump across the stars, the one that Cody won.
Right.
The first HOH for. And the winner is your winner pick, Marianne. Marianne is winning.
Not the first group this time. Let's go.
There you go. The have-nots. We don't really need to get into have-nots.
We're okay with the have-nots, but
but there are 5 have-nots.
wins $5,000.
Yeah, that sucks.
Pretty impressive.
So this is the safety suite. If we forgot, Kaser and Janelle, they managed to escape week 1 only because of this twist. So let's see who wins this one. Brittany wins it and gives it to Mike Turner. Pretty unusual there. Misha and Kim competed, which means they can't compete in the safety suite competition again. Brittany winning a first comp. She's safe, and so is Mike. So we have Brittany and Mike safe, which means Marianne, maybe that was strategic. Brittany just not picking Mike because she thought Marianne would save him anyway. I have no idea. But Mike has to wear a costume, which is pretty funny. And off the bat, Marianne nominates Gabby and Monty.
Interesting.
Thoughts on this? Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, Monty obviously a big threat, probably coming off of an either win or runner-up on Big Brother. And Gabby, she's been in the spotlight. Maybe she's just a little threatened, or maybe they're pawns. So Penn's competing in the veto, Turner's in the veto, Rachel's in the veto. Let's see who wins the veto. Ooh.
He's not going home early, baby. He says no
it's
way.
Bananas. That's what it says.
He says no way.
Wow.
That's bananas.
All right. So who do you think Marianne's going to put up on the block now?
I'm feeling Misha. I want it to be Misha. That's rude.
The showman's Marianne of
That's
all
rude.
people is putting up Gabby. Rude. Is putting up Taylor next to Gabby. So is the Taylor Monty showmance? Is that the threat? I guess.
I think that maybe they brought them back as a duo. They brought Monty and Taylor back as a duo.
Gabby and Rachel are a duo.
They've brought Turner and Brittany as a duo. We'll see. We'll see.
Right. Who do you think goes home now? So because we got the status right now.
I do think that Gabby probably goes home at this HOH.
All right. Well, Kayla and Marianne, they find something in common. Clayton gains some popularity, and the first alliance forms. Kim, Rachel, and Romeo.
Unexpected alliance. No Kim and Penn. It's a little strange, but
maybe they're doing like a Tiffany thing where they're like branching out to other people. I don't know. Going forward, just to conserve time, I'm not going to show relationships. I'll show the events every week because I think that's more fun. Proceeding. All right. Gabby and Taylor give their spiels, and Brittany already disappointing me. Voting to evict Taylor.
Brittany is disappointing. Sorry, Brittany.
Kayla votes to evict Gabby. Clayton votes to evict Taylor. Cynthia votes to evict Gabby. We're tied. Kim votes to evict Gabby. Turner votes to evict Gabby. Oh, Taylor might be surviving week 1. Oh, but Misha votes to evict Taylor.
Get out of here, Misha.
Mike votes to evict Taylor. We're tied. Whoa!
There's no showmance anymore.
Monty votes to evict Taylor. Maybe that's throwing a rogue vote to try to pin it on someone, knowing he has a vote to keep Gabby. Let's see. Okay. Gabby, Penn votes Gabby. Wait, did Kim and Penn? Oh, yeah, they voted together. Okay. 5-5. Rachel votes to evict Taylor, which we knew was going to happen. She's not going to vote on Gabby. That's fine.
Right.
Oh, Romeo ties it up 6-6.
I think this is the deciding vote. No!
No, Todrick, you fucked up this season.
This is upsetting.
Man,
This is
sad.
this is truly upsetting.
This is sad revisionist history as Taylor by a vote of 7-6 because of Monty.
This
and
is
Todrick.
this is what could have been, Dill. This is what we could have been looking at this season,
we
Big
did.
Brother, and thankfully we're not. Thankfully,
maybe she wins Big Brother, and because she's the most recent winner, they're like she's too threatening. And maybe Monty's thinking the same thing, but that hurts my heart so bad. I almost kind of want to restart this, but we're not going to because I'm standing by it. This is how it's going. All right, Mike wins the next HOH, so he goes from getting that safety suite safety to now being in control. Should be able to keep the survivors safe. Let's see. Have-nots doesn't really matter. All right, so 3 people play in the Getting Tipsy competition. Rachel wins, and instead of sharing community with Gabby, she shares it with Romeo.
Maybe Gabby's the target again this week. Maybe they're trying to. I don't know. We'll see.
So Mike is doing everyone's the Lord's work and putting up Todrick, but he's putting up Marianne. I wonder if Marianne volunteered as a pawn, or if maybe because she won that first HOH, she's just nervous. I don't know.
All
right, so Clayton's playing in the veto. Misha's playing in the veto for Todrick. That's nerve-wracking. And Todrick draws Penn. Penn's been a little quiet. Let's see. Oh, Penn wins. Penn wins a veto.
And my guy, it's time to do the work that is required of you and take my girl off the block. There he goes, baby. That's for voting out Taylor, my guy. That's for
voting
out.
And Mike is putting up Monty as like a, hey, you took out Taylor. Maybe everyone was just wanting Monty and Taylor out from the beginning.
However,
that's why Monty voted out Taylor.
I would prefer Todrick to leave.
All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, Kim and Monty have a fight. Maybe Kim persuaded Penn to use that veto, and Monty's pissed. And another alliance forms. Kim in this alliance as well with Brittany and Misha. What a weird alliance.
What a weird alliance.
All right. Brittany votes Brittany voting to
Brittany's really not doing great.
Kayla voting to evict Todrick. Clayton voting to evict Monty. Probably the smart move for him. Cynthia voting to evict Monty. Gabby voting Todrick. Kim voting Monty. Yep, they had a fight. Marianne, Monty. Turner, Todrick. All right, narrowing the gap. Ooh. Turning on an ally. Misha votes to evict Todrick. Penn votes to evict Todrick.
Oh, but we already could see it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it a tie?
We have a tie. Okay, who do you think Mike votes
I think it's going to be Monty, but I hope it's Todrick.
Yep, Monty goes home. So Mike sent Monty out. So Taylor and Monty were just too big a threat early on. Looks like Todrick was like the safe pawn of if he goes home, great.
Wow.
So Monty must have been backdoor.
The probable top 2 from Big Brother 24, and then really just immediately going into the worst possible scenario for the next
Misha winning, which means Todrick might be safe, or I mean, she voted him. So safety suite. Oh, look at all the people playing this week. A lot of people playing. Gabby wins it. Weird. Picks Clayton.
Okay.
And Clayton must become a parent to 9 baby all-stars. So Gabby,
she's trying to get back at him. She's trying to get back.
Maybe that's like, hey, I'll save you, but you've got to pretend to be a father, something you couldn't be for me. And look at that. Misha, seeing the Bachelor Nation safe, goes, I'm putting Rachel on the block, puts Romeo up next to her. Pretty safe pawns, I think. I don't think either of these two should be threats, but maybe Misha has a bigger. Of course, Misha picks Todrick, Rachel draws Gabby, and Romeo draws Mike. That's like,
wow, it's weird how that works. Let's see who wins. Oh no, she's having a good week.
Do you think she's going to make it backdoor, or do you think she's going to keep her nominations the same?
I hope she keeps them the same. I would like for them to be,
Rachel and Romeo. So let's see what happens in the
house.
That's
a bit of a mistake, but it's okay. It's okay.
Kim and Misha are bonding. Misha's
really playing a great game. Kim's doing a really great game.
Kayla and Turner find something in common. It has a lasting impact.
Maybe it's their hair.
Maybe. All right. Brittany votes to evict Rachel. Woman hater. I'm kidding. Kayla votes to evict Rachel.
Dude.
Clayton votes to evict Romeo. I'm just salty Brittany voted out Taylor. Clayton votes to evict Romeo.
Yeah, I agree.
Cynthia votes to evict Rachel. I think Rachel's a bigger threat here, but we'll see. Gabby, of course, votes to save Rachel.
Wow, incredible.
Kim votes to evict Rachel.
This is not looking good for Rachel.
Marianne getting out Rachel. I think it's because Gabby and Clayton won that safety. Everyone's threatened by Bachelor Nation.
Yeah.
And Romeo and Rachel. Yeah, that should be a done deal. And Todrick votes Rachel. So from a vote of 8-3, not a close vote here. Rachel goes home. So we got Bachelors down to 2. Big Brother's down to 2. Everything else still at 3. So, all right.
Wow, I can't believe
Clayton.
you got out the Big Brothers that quickly. Anyway. Oh, no, we
Clayton
still got...
HOH.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
think he does with this? Do you think he targets Amazing Race? Do you think he
I
targets
think he
Celebrity
might
Big Brother?
go for Misha just because of her targeting last week.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Brittany, who's been a wild card,
Okay.
Todrick, who's already been on the block, probably saying, "Hey, everyone hates Todrick. Let's keep him on the block." Cynthia's playing. Kim and Penn are both playing. That's interesting.
Interesting.
And Kim wins. Kim playing a really good early game.
Kim
She's
is
my
doing
early contender
She's
right
a
now.
good early game.
And does not use the veto. So the nominees are Brittany and Todrick.
I think it's time for Todrick to go.
I think so too. Let's see. Events: Cynthia and Mike bond. That's nice.
Okay.
Kim and Romeo dissolve their alliance. So Kim and Romeo are not really working together anymore. But a new alliance forms with Kayla, Cynthia, and Mike. So Cynthia and Mike really finding a lot in common. And Kayla, a good strong. I like that 3. Very likable 3.
It's a good 3. It's a good 3.
All right. Brittany gets a vote. Cynthia votes out Todrick. Not surprising. Gabby votes out Todrick. Kim votes out Todrick. Is this going to be a sweep?
No.
No. Turner Todrick 4-2. Oh, Misha is like, I don't want him around.
As she shouldn't.
Bad for my game.
As she shouldn't.
Mike,
and they said it's time for him to go. And so
Todrick
goes.
is getting pre-juried. Very exciting to see that for sure. All right. I didn't think there was a safety suite that week, but there's going to be the basement this week, which is exciting. So Cynthia wins this HOH. Pretty good for her. She needed something on her resume. She's been a little under the radar. Let's see who she targets. No have-nots. That's nice. Oh, the basement.
Oh, I forgot about the basement.
So the replay power, Misha is going to be able to play HOH 2 weeks in a row if she wants to. If she gets HOH and doesn't get to play the next week, she can. Gabby the Disruptor, meaning that she can save one of the nominees right after the nomination ceremony. The HOH would have to replace. That's David's power. And then the blocker. You can prevent anyone from being a replacement nominee at a veto, and that's Brittany. That's dangerous because Brittany's a wild card this season. Cynthia puts up, Gabby and Misha, but Gabby says, nuh-uh. Gabby says, nuh-uh.
It's time to go.
And so Romeo goes up on the block. So Gabby's safe this week, which is pretty big. So Gabby already having to use her power, but hey, good for her. Cynthia now has to show her cards and puts up probably a pawn in Romeo. I'm glad Misha's now the target, though. We'll see how this goes. Turner, Gabby, and Clayton are playing in the veto. Gabby wins a punishment. Misha wins a punishment and has to do 500 laps. Turner wins a punishment, has to wear a slop-a-tard. Romeo wins a home gym. Clayton wins $5,000, and Cynthia has all the power this week. And Brittany does not use the blocker. So let's see. Oh, Cynthia uses it on Romeo. Gets out Kim. So Kim and Misha, who have been the 2 women running the show, are now on the block in the last week of the pre-jury. That's a big, big move. Let's see what happens. Clayton's impressing the rest of the house. He's growing people. He's getting on people's good sides. Very good for him.
Finally.
But him and Marianne have a minor disagreement. This could be maybe the Jonathan thing of just like this big buff man trying to mansplain to her. Who knows? And Mike has a major meltdown. Maybe he missed his family. I'm not so sure. So between Misha and Kim, who do you think's going home?
I don't think Kim would have gone up if there wasn't a plan, so I do think it's probably going to be Kim.
Oh, okay. And out the bat, we see 2 votes to the Kim, 1 for Misha. Kayla voting out Kim, which is a bit surprising. Gabby voting to Vic Kim, not a surprise since she seems to be working with Clayton. Maybe they've grown and been patching up some of the stuff there. Marianne votes to Vic Misha. Turner votes to Vic Misha. This is a tie, and the next vote is for Misha as well. Mike. Penn, of course, not going to vote out Kim. 5-3. I think this might be it. Yep. Misha is going home by a vote of 6-3.
I'm not unhappy.
She had the replay power, but it doesn't matter because she's gone. So this is your jury here.
Wow, I got Misha out at jury, thankfully this time. Sorry about it, but not sorry enough.
So yeah, Todrick and Misha are both out. Monty and Taylor are both out. So you're getting out 2 duos.
Your winner pick has flown under the radar this far. Kayla has not been in anyone's ears. She's been doing a good job, but I will say she doesn't have much of a resume yet.
Yeah, she hasn't won anything. I think everyone else has won something except for Turner. Brittany has a power. Romeo's been on the block, but everyone else has won something. So Gabby won a safety suite. So I'm a little worried. Turner and Kayla seem to be the 2 who are just kind of like playing the house, which is good, but I don't know how longevity if that's going to work. But look at that.
Well, look at that.
Kayla wins HOH. Great. Their 3 have-nots, doesn't really matter. Okay. So Gabby and Penn
Okay.
are nominated. Kayla just does not like Penn and Kim this season. Maybe she just doesn't trust them.
Maybe
Gabby
she knows
has
that they're winners. She knows that
Gab,
they're winners, and she doesn't want to let
yeah,
them get there to the end.
Gabby's doing the Taylor thing of always being on the block but never being the target. Let's see.
That's okay.
Clayton, Romeo, and Penn draws Kim. That's huge.
That's huge.
Kayla wins it. All right, so Kayla wins. She has complete control this week. Just when you said she was flying under the radar, is she going to make the move? Is she going to put Kim and Penn up next to each other? Let's see. No, she decides to keep
Not.
Penn up
He
against
says,
Gabby.
I think this is going to be Penn. I think Gabby's been up there enough.
I agree. Let's see the events of the house. Okay, Brittany's now impressing the rest of the house, so maybe she's working those mind control powers.
Marianne.
Gabby and Marianne bonding. That's nice. Kim and Clayton bonding. All right. Mike loses significant popularity. Mike, maybe he's saying some stuff on the feeds that people don't like. And Brittany is not wanting to align herself with Kim anymore. Maybe because she knows Penn has to go. Because Kim and Penn are now taking in Romeo and Clayton, kind of like the scraps, maybe like the leftovers in this sense. Clayton and Romeo.
It's hard when one of your own's on the block, so we'll see how well that goes.
All right. Okay, so 3 votes for Gabby out the bat. Maybe Gabby's just too much of a threat. Maybe they're just worried she's going to be more likable. Maybe Penn volunteered to be a pawn for Kayla. Yep.
Wow.
Gabby.
Wow.
Oh, okay, Turner voted for Penn. Mike voted for Penn. But Gabby is the one who's going to go 6-2. Gabby is the merge, or sorry, not merge, juror. That's juror. So look at this. Look how this is shaped up.
Wow.
Misha and
I am
Tasha,
shocked.
Monty and Taylor, Gabby and Rachel are all gone. All the duos. So now you have a trio of survivors. You have 2 people who were not really aligned in Big Brother. You have 1 Bachelor. And then you have 3 Amazing Racers. I think the Amazing Racers and Survivor right now should team up. Get out Clayton. Get out Cynthia. Get out Brittany.
You got to get out Clayton. You got to get Clayton out. Ooh.
But it doesn't matter. Amazing Race wins. So maybe they're going to take that shot. Let's see. Penn. What is this? Replacement have-nots. Have-nots. Who cares? Penn, okay, he's returning the favor on Kayla. Maybe it was an eye for an eye thing. Who knows? And Turner, who has been sliding under the radar. These are the 2 we said were sliding under the radar, and now they are on the block.
Quite like his season right now. Turner's only been on the block, twice? That's pretty good for a normal season. Let's see who wins the veto.
Cynthia.
Wow.
Okay, so Brittany uses her power. She says Kim cannot be a replacement nominee.
What?
On Penn's interest. Why would she be anyway? Maybe she's trying to show Penn and Kim, like, she's like, I want to work with you now, even though she didn't before. Who knows? Cynthia, she uses it on Kayla, and she, like you predicted, Clayton's on the block. So we got Clayton and Matt Turner. Events. Cynthia's impressing the house. Clayton and Penn, small fight. Interesting.
To be expected. He just put him on the block.
Yeah. Brittany losing some popularity, so maybe people didn't like the fact that she used her blocker for clout. Kim and Penn obviously working together with Romeo and Clayton. But it dissolves. That alliance dissolves and a new one forms. So Kim is now doing an all-girls thing with Marianne, Cynthia, and Brittany. So I guess Brittany using the blocker on Kim helped because now they're in alliance again together. Okay, Brittany is voting out Clayton. Kayla's voting out Turner. Cynthia's voting out Turner. Who do you think goes home here? Turner?
I'm going to say Clayton. They're still early. Okay. I was wrong.
I was wrong. Turner. Okay, so Turner is just sliding under the radar too much. Neighbor's house is coming, so Dr. Will surprises the house.
I forgot about the neighbor's house.
So Brittany, now the last person from Big Brother 24 remaining.
Which is shocking because she's probably going out this week where we're at.
Kayla wins again. So she was so under the radar, and Brittany wins $10,000. Brittany has been like the forefront of the season for some reason. And
I don't know why. Maybe it's just
I can't hear you. Is it my audio or yours? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, cool.
Great. It cut out for just a second. But all right. Marianne selecting Mike. This is have-nots. I don't care. Kayla. Oh.
She said it's time for you to go.
Yeah, so she really hasn't been working with them. She sees them as liabilities. They beat her. Brittany, Mike, and Romeo. Romeo has been now kind of under the radar, but Kayla wins, so she has the full. She won OTEV. She has the full power now.
Wow.
And Mike goes for the prize and wins $10,000. So I guess there was a prize for OTEV that year for money. I don't remember that.
I don't remember either.
And Kayla doesn't use it. So this is her big move of the season. She's splitting up the showmans. And guess what, guys? With events, Kim has a meltdown. I was
Oh,
going to say,
she's
guess
out.
what, guys? It's a
She's
triple
gone.
eviction, but first we have to
She's
get into this one.
gone. She's got to
Clayton
be
and
gone.
Romeo have a fight. Kayla, America loves her because she's gaining some popularity. Brittany leaves this alliance. She's like, Kim, I can't be with you. You're having a meltdown. Brittany joins another alliance with Mike Turner, Clayton, and Kayla. But guess what, baby? It's triple eviction, baby. The first eviction of triple eviction.
It's triple eviction. That's crazy. Oh my
So
god.
this is the first eviction between Kim and Penn. It must have been Penn sacrificing himself, I have to assume. Yep.
Wow.
Penn is saying, vote me out. But Romeo and Brittany trying to stir the pot there. Penn falls on the sword. Kim continues, but it's triple eviction. So we're going to go extra
We're
fast.
going right
We're just
in.
going to go through it and talk about it after.
Yeah,
Marianne,
baby.
she's been quiet.
This is where Tyler won too. This is exactly where Tyler
So
won.
Mike and Brittany are on the block. She's putting on Mike again, maybe as a pawn.
Time to get Brittany out.
Yeah, time to get Brittany out.
We got to get Brittany out of this game. That's
Marianne
right, girl. You better win. You better win.
And she's making her big move, and she's saying, I'm going after my survivors. Because guess what? There can't be three of us. There's got to be only two. And she puts Romeo and Mike together. Events really quickly. Brittany and Kayla, in the short time of triple eviction, are bonding. And Brittany, over the course of this triple eviction, apparently America's like, yay, Brittany, because now she's getting popularity. I don't know. And Romeo unanimously, Kim votes out Mike, but Romeo is the second one out of this triple eviction. And now, just like that, Romeo's gone. I don't know why. Maybe he's the Kevin of the season. You just get him out easy. Maybe Marianne just didn't trust the fact that they were all there. But now we're getting right into triple eviction again. And Mike, revenge, baby.
This is really bad. No, I knew it.
So the two people who have been like the two women running the show, Kim and Marianne, are on the block now. Marianne, though, changed herself. This is a crazy triple eviction. So much better than the actual one.
I think Tyler won the triple eviction veto.
And Mike is saying, Amazing Race, you're taking 2 hits tonight. Is Kim going to join her husband on the same night? Or is Kayla, my winner pick, going home? Let's find out. The events quickly. Oh, Cynthia and Kayla have a fight right before the eviction. And Mike is now everyone's favorite. He was on bad graces. Now he's good graces. All right, Brittany's voted to evict Kim. Clayton votes to evict Kayla. Cynthia votes to evict Kim. Marianne votes to evict Kayla. This next vote will decide it. And that next vote will be the HOH from Mike Turner. Who's he voting out? Who do you think? I hope it's Kim.
I hope it's Kim too, but I think it's Kayla. Oh, yes!
Kim is going home. So in one night, Penn and Kim got split up. Penn went home. Marianne took the shot at her own survivors and got out Romeo. And then Mike said, I'm getting out the other one of the duo and got out Kim. We lost Kim, Penn, and Romeo in one night. How crazy. Wow. So let's look at this final the final 6. Brittany, who has not won a single thing.
Nothing.
Except for a power.
Nothing.
She's won a power. And I believe she won a power. Kayla,
it's our final 5, Dylan.
No, that's 6.
It is 6. You're right. Yes, I see.
Kayla, who, since we called her underestimated and kind of flying under the radar, has now won 2 HOHs and 2 POVs, has been on the block, just survived a close tiebreaker. Clayton, who's won 1 HOH, but I feel like he's been pretty quiet in this post-jury phase. Cynthia, who has also been a little quiet, but has made some moves. She's won 2 vetoes. Marianne, who's been the comp queen, who has made some huge moves. I think she's the big threat right now. And then Mike, who's also won 2 HOHs. I mean, a lot of HOH wins between these 5. I mean, these are the 5 who won almost all the HOHs.
All right.
Cynthia wins.
Okay.
So now she has 2 HOHs. That's pretty big. Going into this, who do you think Cynthia targets? Brittany and Clayton.
You know what? Brittany is a floater right now. That's what I think you got to take Brittany out. You got to take her out. You can't let her get to
all right, so all 6 of them are competing in the veto. And Kayla wins. So does Kayla use it on Brittany or Clayton? Let's find out. She sees Brittany as someone she could beat. And Marianne goes up against Clayton. Marianne, the big threat here.
I can't let this can't happen. This can't happen.
Brittany, everyone's impressed with Brittany.
Why?
I don't know. Brittany and Mike, though, have a fight. And Mike loses popularity. So America seems to be on Brittany's side. Maybe we should start rooting for her. I don't know. Brittany goes Marianne. Kayla votes Clayton. Mike votes Marianne. So Mike sealing the deal on your winner pick. Marianne is evicted. She was the biggest threat at 6.
I keep saying it. I think I keep saying it. That's literally, I think, where Tyler went out is at 6th.
Yep, he was a sixth
That's
place.
crazy. That's crazy. I'm
And
upset.
fifth was Memphis, so it'll probably be Brittany next.
Oh, let's
But
hope so.
looking at this 5, I mean, we got, look at this, y'all. One of each. We've got one Big Brother, one Celebrity Big Brother, one Amazing Race, one Bachelor, one Survivor.
Wow.
That's
All
exactly
right.
how we wanted it to work. It was random. It worked out that way. But now I fear, because Marianne's gone, I fear that my girl Kayla is the next biggest
I
threat. Let's
agree.
see.
I do think she's. Oh
And she
well.
wins HOH.
Thought so too. So she
And
put it
she
in
puts
her
it
own
in.
hands. Get
So she
Brittany out.
saves
Freaking out.
Brittany with the veto, but now puts her on the block. Interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe a
let's get
pawn.
her out. Let's get her out of this house.
Okay.
Wow,
She's
dude. Good for you.
lower your threat level, girl.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. All right. So do you think they take out Brittany?
I think it's time for Brittany to leave.
Oh, Brittany's having a major meltdown. So after all that, Kayla and Mike have a little bit of a fight. Interesting. And Clayton loses some popularity. So I guess America just really wants Brittany so
leaves
bad.
the alliance. She
Yeah,
says,
Brittany's
"I'm
like,
out."
I'm out. Yeah, because Kayla nominated her against her alliance member. And like that, both
It's
Cynthia
time
and
for
Mike
her to
have gotten
go.
out Brittany. Brittany, you have been evicted like that. So now we're at the
Wow,
final
you did
4.
call that. You called that real well.
Yeah, she was at final 5. Sorry. So final 4, Kayla, Cynthia,
Clayton.
Mike all have HOHs like nobody's business. But Kayla's 4 POVs. She's the biggest threat. And then Clayton's just there. I feel like he's the
I
goat
know
at this point.
she can't win this HOH. She can't win it. So
And Cynthia wins it. So
gonna go up on this
this
block.
is
Though,
this is dangerous. She's got to go up. Yep.
Yeah.
Kayla
Well, it
and
doesn't matter. It's about who wins the veto. It's about the
Who do you
veto.
think wins the veto here? Who do you think?
I hope it's your girl.
Well,
Honestly,
there's a luxury
Hope
comp,
so.
which Mike wins. And
We don't know yet. I hope it's your girl.
oh yeah, baby!
I hope
Wow.
it's your girl.
So
And here
Kayla
it is.
takes herself off, and Mike has
All
to
right.
go up.
Well,
Who
okay.
does
So
she take out here?
I think that she's got to take out Mike. He's got more wins. He's got a lot. He won a lot of money. You got to get him out now. He doesn't need the 750.
Yeah, Clayton's an easy
or
beat.
500, whatever it was at this point.
Let's just see what happens in the house. So, Clayton and Mike are having a fight. So
They're
maybe they're
fighting.
trying to do a lot of campaigning. Mike is impressing the house, though. He's winning them over. Kayla's impressing the house, probably because of all her comp wins. I mean, she's
Who
getting
leaves this
close to
alliance? Clayton leaves. Well,
yeah. So Mike and Kayla seem aligned. So maybe Clayton will go.
but does she cut him and say like, "That's how this goes, my guy"?
No, she's sticking with Mike. So she
Wow,
votes
man.
out Clayton at
I think it
4th
was a
place.
mistake, but that's okay.
I think that was a mistake as well. But hey, it looks like Cynthia
Welcome to
versus
finale
Kayla
night,
and Mike.
baby.
I mean, finale night, her final
Finale
3.
night.
Kayla from Amazing Race in the Challenge. Cynthia Bailey again makes it a final 3.
Big
somehow.
brother.
Mike,
Big brother. So we've got
Yeah.
we've got someone from every show.
every one of the big 3, except for Bachelorette, but he's gone.
That's okay. They're from ABC.
Mike wins part 1, the endurance comp. That's very interesting.
You better hope that
Cynthia wins part 2. Okay, so Kayla can't win. Of all the competitions, she doesn't win. She doesn't win. Maybe she thinks both of them are going to take her. Ooh, Cynthia needed to win, and
wow,
she
dude.
does. She
I don't
wins
know, man.
the
I
final
don't know.
HOH. Let's see the events of the house. Cynthia impressed the house, obviously. Kayla and Cynthia are bonding, but now Cynthia and Mike find something in common. And America is now all of a sudden Team Cynthia, which honestly good. She's been underrated.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think this is it for Kayla.
Oh, she's so
sucks.
close.
That
It makes sense, though. She had to go. So she's a robbed goddess of the season. An
Wow.
unexpected final 2 here. Mike Turner, Cynthia Bailey. Who do you think wins here?
I think it's got to be Cynthia, right? She's got more. She's got more than him. I
think Mike has played a better social game. He's made the better alliances, and he made the big move when Marianne put him and Romeo out. He got Marianne out. He could use that. But Cynthia just seems to be the most consistent in terms of not being a threat. I don't think she's been on the block much, and she's winning when it matters. She got out Kayla, so that could be it. Let's see. All right. Opening statements. Here's our jury: Gabby, Matt, Penn, Romeo, Kim, Marianne, Brittany, Clayton, and Kayla. Again, a good variety. All right. Gabby votes for Mike.
Okay.
Turner votes for Cynthia.
Okay.
Penn votes for Mike. That checks.
That makes sense.
Romeo votes for Mike. That also
Makes
checks.
sense.
We need 5 to win.
Wow.
Kim does not vote with Penn. She votes for
Diverting.
Cynthia. Girl power. And Marianne ties it up. She's mad at Mike. 3-3.
Let's see.
Let's see now. Brittany votes Cynthia. So now 4-3. One more vote, and
She needs
Cynthia
one
will
more.
be our winner. And Cynthia Bailey has won Big Brother 5-3.
Is it a 5-4 vote?
We'll find out.
We
Mike
know?
finished a second. Let's see. The last vote was also for
No,
Cynthia. So
6-3.
Cynthia won a 6 3 vote. We get to decide the fan favorite, though, Zach. So Cynthia, a game well played. She was not my favorite going in, but I don't have anything against her. It
Listen,
means she must have played a better game than she did on Celebrity Big Brother. That's all that matters. And she's the most likable of that trio. So
I think that it's got to go. I think it's got to go to your girl. I think Kayla's got to take AFP. I think she's deserved it.
There we go. Kayla's America's favorite. But let's look at this all displayed right here. This is your booed order. A pretty good season. I thought this was a fun season. A lot of under the radar players like Kayla, Cynthia, and Marianne really emerging big at the jury phase. But then that came to bite Marianne and Kayla, our 2 picks, and Turner as well. And I think seeing just all the duos go out so early really allowed for kind of individual players like Cynthia, like Kayla, like Clayton to kind of slip through the cracks. And I think it's a good season. But let's look at this. Challenge wins. My girl Kayla has 8. Is that a record? No. Janelle had 9?
9.
Okay. Cynthia
And
had
Michael.
6, which is pretty big. Marianne had he has veto wins, but Marianne has 4. And then Misha and Mike had 2, Penn had 2, and the rest. Monty did have 1. He was that first HOH.
Oh my God, that's
second
right.
HOH or no? He won the veto. I don't remember what he.
No, you're looking at vetoes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You're looking at challenges. He was a veto.
Challenge wins. Yeah, he won a veto win. But HOHs, Cynthia had 4. I didn't even realize that. Like she won the most HOHs.
Better than she did on her entire season.
Yeah, I mean, I think her competition wins in that season was 0. POVs, Kayla won 5 vetoes, which was 1 short of Michael's record, correct? And times nominated, Brittany and Clayton saw the block 4 times. Brittany saw the block a lot more than I expected. I thought she was more in the safe campaign. But
she was removed a lot from the block.
Yeah, she was removed twice. Kayla was removed twice by herself. Marianne removed twice. So there we go. Our 2 winner picks played great games, but votes received, and this is the best. Todrick, 14 votes to evict. And Cynthia, not a single vote to evict.
Wow.
And honestly, how many times was she nominated? She was not nominated. She played a
Derek Levasseur game, baby. She played
didn't win unanimously, but
she played like a Cody Calafiore game. That's pretty much what she played, or like
except she didn't win all the votes. But
she didn't win unanimously, but she never got nominated. Won the final HOH. And took the less bigger threat to the end.
Wow. So everyone sat on the block except for her, and she received 0 votes.
Wow.
That is wild. And I believe the only unanimous vote of the season was some of the later ones. Like I think all the votes were.
Yeah, no, there was no unanimous right in the beginning, which is great.
So this is popularity. At the end of week 1, Rachel was the favorite, and Marianne, your girl, was the lowest. That doesn't make sense. But let's look at how it ended.
She was HOH that week.
Okay. End of finale, though, Cynthia is the most popular, but yeah, my girl Kayla's up there. Kim,
wow.
Gabby. So it was a very woman-heavy season. People like the women. Mike ended up being the least favorite of the season, probably just because he was there till the end. People found themselves rooting against him, maybe. Turner, also a little bit of a dud this season. Clayton kind of got dragged to the end. Penn, people just didn't like him as much. They liked Todrick more than they did. It was
really like a Matt and Raven situation where he was Matt. He's like, I'll go, let her have another week. And we were all like, well,
except Kim is better than Raven. But yeah, like it looks like Todrick was a lot more liked than he was on his last season. So maybe he had a little bit of a forgiveness. And Taylor, despite being the first boot, was like in the middle the whole time. So America never forgot about her, and they loved her.
Probably had a really good social media presence, which is always good.
Yeah, and that's our recap. So, what unanimous votes do we get? The 3 at the end, Brittany, Clayton, Kayla, but otherwise, I think all these votes had at least some differentials. So that's a fun season. Obviously, not the here's our voting chart. Not the way we necessarily wanted it to go the whole time.
That's okay.
Because Cynthia, I think, is a little bit of a boring winner. But hey, she won a lot of vetoes and HOHs, and she never saw the block. So like that's pretty awesome. So
you gotta go with your heart, and I think that she played with her heart. That's really what's important. You know what I mean?
A rough pre-merge in a pre-jury in terms of the first 3 boots, but then getting out Todrick and Misha back to back was pretty cool. So, pretty bold. I mean, look how much Clayton sat on that block at the end. Like that is sad.
It felt good. It feels good.
Yeah. So thoughts on that season? Probably not as fun as our last one, only because the characters here were actually game savvy.
Exciting. The Taylor Monty early boots are a little sad. Because I was actually more rooting for them to get to the jury, maybe see the jury. They've officially both never seen the jury house. in their season or ours, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, yeah, pretty interesting. Sad to see Brittany again not really gaining a lot of popularity with anybody. But good to see Todrick and Misha leave so early. That is
Awesome.
that's probably the best part about the entire thing.
Yeah. So
Dylan,
that was fun.
thoughts?
I like the season. I thought it was good. Cynthia, like I said, like I was not excited to see her going in. So the fact that she did play such a seamless Derek-esque game, she earned a lot of props in my book. But obviously, I would have liked to see my girl Kayla take it because she was so close. But if we were to do an All-Star, she'd be back. But I definitely want to do later in the year, maybe toward December, like a 2022 pop culture one, like we did last year, like talking about like some of the more notable figures. We'll put the Queen in there. And you know, some of the biggest news stories of 2022, put them in the ring to duke it out. Maybe we'll do a Survivor simulation for them or something like that, like something fun for that. I don't know, just toying around because I love the BrantSteeles. They're a lot of fun, and maybe just maybe I thought it'd be fun if we do like all stars of our favorite shows, Big Brother, Survivor, what have you. And then we also put in like a fans versus favorites. So half of it is them, half of it is the Dill Pickle Movie Network staff of me, you, Matt, Chad, Stacy, Kelsey, Crosby, all the people that have appeared on the channel. I think that'd be fun too. Just to simulate and see how we would do with some of our Big Brother favorites. Even though those guys, Matt, Chad, they don't watch this because they're not reality TV people. But hey, there are people that do. And if you watched it, thank you. Zach, where can they find you?
You guys already know it's at Zacharaba39 on Twitter. You can find me at Zlove with 3 E's and 39 on TikTok, where I post singing stuff and other dumb opinions that I've got. Yeah, you can find me. You can find me doing theater in various places, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the story. Dylan, where can they find you aside from this amazing YouTube channel that we're on?
Yeah, you can find me at this channel, or you can find me at Dylan Randazzo. Dylan underscore Randazzo. You can't forget the underscore on Twitter, where I often tweet about a Big Brother and movies and all that junk. So if you're not sick of hearing me say it here, listen to me tweet.
Come listen more. Come listen to it more.
Yeah, and look back at some of those old episodes, especially our first BrantSteele was a little crazier because the personalities were a lot crazier. We had like Olivia Rodrigo going up against Giannis from the NBA.
We don't normally put what's it called? We don't normally put like our like relationships or anything, but if you want to see that because you think it might be a little bit more interesting, maybe we'll have an actual like read on the game going in, and then we can see things kind of fall apart. Tell us if you want to see it a little bit more detailed like that. Or if you like it the way it is, which we like it both ways. So
yeah, it's like a scarecrow. We go both ways. Can't really do it. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you for the special. We'll be back next time, as I said, for reactions on the Big Brother Final 3. Because assuming that we'll know them by then, we will know the first round of dancings. We're going to give scores for the first night of dancing. We're going to talk about Rachel and Gabby, how their relationships ended or started, hopefully. And then we will talk about, of course, the premieres of Survivor and Amazing Race. That's 5 shows to talk about, but we'll kind of go through Bachelorette pretty quick. Probably go through dancing fairly quick. All we do is really give them the scores, and we'll go through Big Brother probably quick because there's not going to be a ton to say because we kind of broke it down already on our last episode how we think the final 3 will shape up. But anything can happen. You don't know. But it'll be mostly to talk about Survivor and Amazing Race and all the fun stuff. It's going to be so much fun. So see you next time. Bye.